I'd like to ask you, Simon, about the virtues of being a nerd in the modern world.
The virtues of being a nerd in the modern world is that we no longer have to hide ourselves. It used to be something, nerd used to be a very negative epithet, as did geek. And there are probably other ones out there that are still in the negative area. But nerd and geek have kind of become acceptable again now, reclaimed by the people who it's been leveled at as something positive. And it just means that you're into your stuff. It means that you're proud of what you love and you're happy to know a lot about it. Wear a t-shirt with it on, maybe a helmet or some sort of costume. Wear a cape in the street and not be worried what people say. It's just about being enthusiastic and out about it. And so if you are a nerd, you can walk into any comic book shop or toy store and buy action figures when you're over 15, nay older than 40, and it's a great thing. It's a liberation. This is the great liberation of the nerds, and then that we're taking over the world. I mean, you look at all the film directors that are making the really big films now, people like Raimi and Spielberg, and younger directors like Edgar Wright and Zack Snyder, and I mean, you could basically write a list as long as your arm of directors, and they're all essentially film geeks who are now in a position of power where they're deciding what's made in Hollywood. Quentin Tarantino is a classic example. Look at all the comic book movies that are currently slated for release. The Marvel Spider-Man, the Avengers, Iron Man, the Hulk, Thor. These are all comic book titles. Comic books used to be a sort of nerd preserve. Now they're not. Now the nerd is the mainstream. You've got to be really nerdy now. I mean, you've really got to do the old anorak, greasy hair to be a proper nerd and shun reality. But you can be out and proud, and I am.